I've been on my grind. Only time I tell these niggas sweats and science. Tell them all is well, no bro, he got his iron. We can take it down, and you can stick it now. No broski out of there, say I've been on my grind. Only time I tell these niggas sweats and science. Tell them all is well, no bro, he got his iron.
Today has been a long day. But I'm home now with you guys. Let's get it. Sup, though? The bridge. Cool. I still need to get me a llama actual llama. Let's see.
So this story takes place when I was about 16 years old.
Right.
At my school, I played for the volleyball team, and every year we would go to a camp and do volunteer work for this guy. The camp was in the middle of nowhere. When we got to the camp, we immediately started to work until 8 p.m.
Jesus.
This was around October, so it was already dark at 8. My two friends and I were sitting around the fire, trying to figure out something we could do.
That's how about, you just throwing it out there. How about y'all just, because you're trying to figure out how to get the hell out of here, because it's a cluck zone right here, right now. In the middle of nowhere, surrounded by what it seems like yards and yards and yards of woods.
So we weren't so bored. We heard that there was a small river down the hill from the camp, and we thought we could check it out.
Really?
The problem is that it was some guy's property, and the owner of the camp told us to not disturb him since the guy was a little strange.
Enough said.
We weren't really supposed to leave the camp, but being 16 years old, we loved breaking the rules.
Jesus, bruh.
We walked about 10 minutes from the camp and finally reached the river. It was bigger than we expected, and there was a large wooden bridge that crossed it. The bridge was about 20 feet long and was big enough to let a truck go over it.
Okay, back up. Back up! You see the bridge, right? But then you see another path as clear as day that you can easily go around the bridge and still be safe. But because you don't have on no Adidas, nothing, you gonna cross the bridge. You gonna use the actual bridge. That's the only thing you see is a bridge. You don't see the other clear, safe, spacious opportunity right there. It's right there, bro. It's right there. You don't see that. You have cluck vision. Huh? That's what you have. You have cluck vision. Instead of tunnel vision, you have cluck vision. That really, you only see the bridge? You non-Adidas head ass.
There was a large wooden bridge that crossed it. The bridge was about 20 feet long and was big enough to let a truck go over it.
Wow.
My two friends and I decided to go under the bridge and check it out. As we were walking by the shoreline, we saw two headlights off in the distance moving towards the bridge.
Oh, no.
So we bolted underneath it and hid. We then heard the truck roll over our heads and to the other side. My friends and I chilled there for a while, just talking and throwing rocks in the water. It was about 8:30 at this time, and now it was pretty much pitch black. That's when we started to hear a slow rumble in the distance.
You got it.
The same truck had come back, and this time it was moving much slower.
You got all that.
We stayed put under the bridge, stifling our laughter. Eventually, the truck moved over the bridge, but rather than going over to the other side, the truck stopped right on top of us.
He know what's up.
The only thing you could hear was the rushing water and the hum of the engine. Then, the door of the truck swung open, and out came a loud thump on top of the bridge.
Why did I jump?
And we heard a loud scream saying, "I know you're out there! I'm gonna find you!" I looked at my friends and they were both shaking in fear. This must have been the crazy property owner, and he seemed pissed that we were on his land. He started screaming and saying he was going to hurt us if he finds us. We could see that he had a flashlight and was swinging it around looking for us. We heard loud thumps as he walked around a little bit, calling out for us, and thank God he never went under the bridge. Eventually, it went silent, and it sounded as if he went back into his truck. I was too terrified to move. We sat there for about 10 minutes, and then my one friend, who we'll call Trevor, whispered in my ear, saying that we have to go. I gave him a quick nod, and in slow motion, we moved out from under the bridge.
Now, hold on a minute. He just left. He just left. He could be really close right now. You know, just because you don't see the car don't mean, you know, you're in a safe zone. Just hold on a minute, okay? Give it a couple of minutes. Don't just automatically think just because the car not right there that y'all good. Like, nah. Nope, don't do that, because now you're assuming. Just give it a couple of minutes, right? And one by one. No, never mind. That was hurt. That was terrible advice. I was going to say one by one, just go, but then you're better in a pack than you are individually. I'm talking to the people that don't have Adidas, but if you have Adidas, then, you know, by all means, one by one, right? But no, just wait a minute, okay? Jesus.
We started to army crawl on the shoreline of the river, and I remember looking behind me to see the top of the bridge. I saw a white Ford F-150.
See?
The driver's seat was the man, staring right at me.
See what I'm saying?
With a sinister smile, and he even gave me a little wave.
Hell no, sus.
At that moment, I screamed and ran. My friends saw me run and took off after me. I could hear screaming from behind us. I took a quick glance behind me and saw that he was chasing after us, and I couldn't quite make out the object in his hand.
Damn.
But it seemed to be a weapon of some sort. We ran into the forest and ducked behind a bush. It was pitch black in the forest, and we couldn't hear a thing. We sat there for a while, just shaking. The man never walked by us, and we never heard him. After we gathered our courage, we got up and walked back to camp, got into our tents, and tried to fall asleep.
What?
The next morning, we talked to the camp owner about the man that owned the property of the river.
Sus.
The camp owner said that he didn't know much about the man, but he knows that he has some mental problems and he'd been accused of assault. I am so happy that we were able to escape from underneath the bridge. I can't imagine what would have happened if he caught us.
Yes, you could. You definitely could imagine exactly verbatim what would have happened. You could have pinpointed it.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you would like to support the channel, check out the merch link in the video description.
They clucked that camp. See, nope. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care where I'm at. You know? I could be on a camp. Somebody acting real sus or something clucked up happens, I'm out of there. You know? I'm at the job. Somebody does something sus, I'm out of there. Like, shit. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care what I'm doing. If somebody's acting a little sus, a little weird, a little then I'm out. I'm not going to stick around. I'm not going to assume nothing. I'm not going to be like, hey guys, let's go over here and check out what the hell was all that screaming about. Hell no. You got all of that. And when I was 16, I wasn't on some stuff like this, but when I was 16, I was out here. I was out here getting it. Feel me? Oh man. When I was 16. How old was I when I started this channel? Because I'm 26 now, right? And I started it, back in 2009, 2010, give or take. I'm 26, so just count 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. I started this channel when I was, 16, 17 years old. Wow, that's crazy. It's almost been a decade since I started this channel. But when I was 16 and 17, like, yeah, I was definitely out here. But I wasn't on some dumb stuff like that, what they was doing. But I was doing some things. Feel me? I wasn't, I never got locked up. I didn't. Police never, nah. But I was definitely out here. I don't want to elaborate too much. Maybe one day I will. Probably in a live video if I ever do. But when I was 16, yeah, I was definitely not doing no dumb stuff like this, what they were doing. Hell no. I've always been like a smart kid. Book smarts and street smarts. Give or take. No, but yeah. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care if it's a school field trip. Do schools still do that? Like field trips? Cause I remember when I was in middle school, they definitely did a couple of those. But these are different times that we live in now. But I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care who I'm with. If something clucked up happens, if something sus happens, then I'm out of there. I'm not gonna stick around. I'm not, no nigga. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.